Hello everyone, and welcome to Frontline Focus. I'm Chris Larson. So we are now into February in our Building Better Habits campaign. And this one's on probably one of the most important and dangerous things you're going to do today, tomorrow, and every day. Driving. We're going to talk about impaired driving and distracted driving and things like of that nature. But I thought it'd be appropriate to start off with understanding what is the most common motor vehicle incident in the United States. Any ideas? It's rear-ending. Here's another thing. If you rear-end somebody, guess who gets to pay for it? You do. You're always at fault when you're rear-ending somebody in most states. So let's think about this. If that's the number one problem, how do we solve it? Really, it's a simple thing to solve. We just have to stop following so damn close. It's that easy. So how close should we follow? Maybe that's what we need to find out. And I've noticed from talking to many people across the country, people have been taught different methods or ways or distances to follow behind the cars in front of them. Some will say, well, it's 1 car length for 10 miles an hour. How long is a car? That's an awful lot of math to try and calculate. Lines on the road. It's way too difficult. I'm going to show you a simple way so you can drive without being in fear of rear-ending somebody. But before we do that, I'm going to have to share a little bit of simple math with you. So over here on the board, we're going to take an example of a pickup truck driving at 60 miles an hour. I chose 60 miles an hour because it's going to make the math simple, as you'll see here. So at 60 miles per hour, how far am I going per minute? Well, there's 60 minutes an hour, so I am going 1 mile per minute. Okay? How long is a mile? 5,280 feet. So if I take 5,280 feet and I divide it by 60 seconds, we learn that we are driving 88 feet per second. Now think about that. From now till now, you just went 88 feet down that freeway. Crazy, huh? So let's look a little bit more here. So we're going 88 feet per second, but let's say now we're driving down the road and just cruising along, and all of a sudden brake lights come on, or there's a wheelbarrow in the road, or a mattress, a baby carriage, who knows what, but we have to slam on our brakes and we got to stop our vehicle quickly. So the first thing that happens is we have what's called perception time. And that's the time that it takes your mind to go, hey man, I got to step on the brakes, I got to stop. So what is that? That takes about 3/4 of a second, which translates to 66 feet. So I've just driven 66 feet and my mind finally realized I have to step on the brakes. Now that's called perception time. Now I have reaction time. I've got to take my foot off the gas and onto the brake. That's going to take about 1.5 seconds. So check this out. Now we have gone almost 200 feet before we even put our foot on the brake. Now we have to stop the vehicle. How long is that going to take? Stopping a vehicle distance for a pickup truck is about 114 feet. So what's the total? We put it all together. Check this out. It's going to take you at 60 miles an hour in a pickup truck, it's going to take you 313 feet to stop that pickup truck. If you're driving a digger derrick with a pole trailer on it with some poles or other heavier piece of equipment, it's going to take you even longer to stop. So you want to increase these numbers. So what's the answer? The answer is to follow a minimum of 4 seconds behind the vehicle in front of you. So what does that look like? Well, we're going to show you some pictures from a previous video, but here's how you're going to do that. When you're driving down the road, okay, and the vehicle in front of you passes something stationary in the road. Could be a cone that's there, a crack in the pavement, a tree, a light post, a dead skunk, doesn't matter. As soon as the vehicle in front of you passes that, you start counting. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, at 4 1,000, you should be crossing that line. That's 4 seconds. And that's what you should be following in good weather and good conditions. If it's rainy out, icy out, or whatever, you need to extend that distance even more. Okay, so we're traveling down the road here, and we've got, it's relatively slow. So we're going to count. I'm going to look at the car in front of us. When it passes something, let's say I'm going to use that big flagpole up there. When it passes that flagpole up there, I'm going to start counting. So when the rear of that car passes that flagpole, we're going to start counting. I'll start counting out loud to see where we are. And 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000. Spot on. That's exactly where it should be. So again, that's with the slow moving vehicle. We'll take it out on the freeway here and see what that looks like. No. Okay, so we're traveling down the freeway and we're going to pick something on the side. There's a blue sign on the right hand side. When the car passes, I'll start talking. Counting. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000. Just a little bit close. So that's what it looks like at Aunt B's going a little less than 60 miles an hour here. So we use the right sign on the right. We'll count it again, the white on the right, and 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. Perfect. So we want to be a minimum of 4 seconds, behind the car in front of us, and that's with a light vehicle like a pickup truck or less. So driving, right? You got to keep in mind, when we go out on a job and we look at the hazards, we can address those hazards. We can eliminate or mitigate those. But there's about 240 million people out there with the keys to a lethal weapon, and we have no idea what they're going to do at any given time. So please be careful with your driving. Practice following a minimum of 4 seconds behind the vehicle in front of you. You can change lanes, move as need be. It's going to be liberating once you get used to it. So practice doing that, and let's make sure everyone goes home safe. And remember, you can choose to take a risk, but you do not get to choose the consequences. Thank you for watching. Let's get everyone home safe. See you down the road. Hello, everyone. Here are the safety stats for Monday, January 30th through Sunday, February 5th. We've had no first aid incidents, no OSHA recordables. There was one at-fault motor vehicle incident in Division 14, Las Vegas, and one good catch from Division 14 in Las Vegas where they identified a bad stirrup and a bad section of wire prior to working on it. Great job, everyone. Keep it up, and everyone goes home safe. Thank you.